You're only making me angrier! I'll make you pay! This is going to hurt. Someone's out there. Your money or your love?
Not yet. Something inside me calls out from nearby. We shouldn't rest until it's whole again.
Show yourself!
Yes? Who are you? Did Albert Albertus send you? I've told you 1,000 times I'm not leaving. This place is perfect for me. At last I have the space to explore the limits of culinary delights. You'll never understand, you bunch of cabbage heads. Your taste buds have long been dulled by fried cheese, fried fish, and oil. Oil everywhere, the goddamn oil. Oh, so you're not one of Albert's yes men. I hope you'll forgive this egregious lapse in my manners. I never thought that after the entrance was buried, anyone unfamiliar with my situation would find their way here. But first things first, my name is Rumpold Fenini. I used to be the most renowned chef in Camelot, but now I am an outcast. Doomed to forever search, misunderstood by plebeians with no taste. I've reached the limits of taste, and when I gazed into that abyss, I realized that all my past efforts were doomed to fail. You see, the logical conclusion of creating the most delicious food is something that flips the pleasure of eating on its head and brings it to the other side. Food so delicious, so extraordinary, that the pleasure turns into pain. Because, you see, it's only through pain that we can truly reach pleasure. Now, listen carefully. Sour herring and cheese. Perhaps, but it's not supposed to sound, it's supposed to be seen. For what is virtue if you don't first know vice? This experience is meant to embody the essence of flavor transgression. Culinary norms and rules, they're nothing but simple amusements for the masses, limitations meant only to expose the cracks within them. Why don't you try it yourself? Though I must warn you, there's no turning back from this path. Once you've tasted the effects of my culinary transgression, nothing will ever be the same. Here's the recipe for my sour herring with cheese. The ingredients are for you to obtain. It must be your own path. Just remember, it requires a special herring. If I recall correctly, a good fishing spot was... Here, I've marked it on your map. My acolyte of culinary delights. Oh dear, I could ask what year it is, but honestly, I don't find it terribly important. I finally found my place and purpose. Time holds no meaning for me. Does he now? Why? I don't offer paid lessons, and I certainly don't run the garrison's kitchen. I can't think of any reason Captain Hubert would send his men here. Sorry? Oh, a change in command then. Interesting. I do hope Captain Hubert is well. He was very kind to me when I stayed at the Keeper's Fortress. If you want to use my kitchen, go ahead, help yourself, but don't you dare prepare anything mundane, like pancakes or scrambled eggs.
I'll get you back 10. 'Tis just a flesh.
Stop! Where are you rushing off to, you maniac? I'm here to make sure nobody comes in. Huh, that's a good one. But still, I can't just let everybody in. I wouldn't be much of a god if I did. That we do. The plants are really healthy and beautiful. Very pleasing to the eye. But the bloom, you see, is too valuable. It needs, special conditions to grow well. Too many people buzzing around, and the bio something goes off or something like that. Well, you need to have business with Arnulf. No business, no getting in. Nope. No getting in. Yeah? Of what kind? Oh, so that's how it is. You were trying to trick me, weren't you? And I'm too smart to fall for it. Not another step. Stop. What? Really? Huh? Oh, Mommy dearest, I guess I need to move then, don't I? Now, I'm sure I won't mess it up again. Thank you, my friend. And please, don't mention this to Arnulf. It's the fumes, you know? Go forth, and may your bloom never be too dry to smoke. That we do, but too many people. Aye, I do. The plants are growing right behind these doors, and I can't even pass the time watching them. I'm just staring at the corridor all day. If not for my own stash, I'd have died of boredom. Great idea! I'll wait for you by the fire. Ah, it feels so good here with you. But to be completely happy, I wouldn't mind something to eat. Ah, the ether bloom. Ah, lovely bloom. You're lucky, man. Real lucky. Because you've got yourself a true expert right here. What do you want to know? Ah, for stomach aches and heartaches. That's what my grandma used to say. Said it was good for both. But not as much for the heart, you get me? Took me a while to figure out what she meant. If your guts are aching, you smoke it a bit, and it works, right? But if you want to forget this crazy, messed up world, you might be tempted to smoke a lot more. And that's where it gets tricky. Some folks say it can mess you up if you overdo it. But honestly, my only problem is when I run out. But I'm guarding the plants, so I think I'm set, you know? They say it came from the island asylum, you know? The Red Priests. They've got something going on with it. But I don't know the details. What I do know is that at some point, someone real clever snuck some ether bloom out of there. And now, yeah, we're trying to grow it here. We've had mixed success, but hey, I like it. It's good stuff, you know? Well, depends what's wrong with you. Got a stomachache? Heartache? But since you're new to the bloom, you'll probably feel a little floaty at first. It'll pass through, no worries. Just don't overdo it. If you smoke too much, you'll be swinging that sword like a wet noodle, believe me. That's about it, really. You know, I don't really think in terms of good or bad jobs, man. It's more like life's just a series of encounters, right? People helping each other out when things get rough. What was I talking about again? Oh yeah, the weirdness. I ain't scared of it. Not one bit. Sure, people get all weird about it, but nah, it's not gonna mess with me. Besides, the weirdness isn't all bad, you know? Our bloom, it loves the weirdness. Grows so beautifully in it. People don't get the weirdness, but maybe it could be our best friend, you know? Friend, yes. You are my friend. Just like the weirdness is a friend to the bloom. Sometimes, I feel like everything is connected. Avalon, the homelands, Arthur, and the Four-Dwellers. It's like a web, or a mycelium. You know, like a mycelium? 'Cause, you see, you can't just listen with your ears. That could lead you astray. You need to listen with something else. Here, underground, I've got nothing but bread and tomatoes. Do you want some tomatoes? Sure they are. I have a patch in along the blooms, but shh, don't tell On anything. On. Don't tell On I'm calling him On. The world is ending. Why not brighten our last days with a bunch of delicious tomatoes? And the bloom, of course. The bloom is important. It's good for the pain. And not just physical, you know? When I smoke, the end of the world stops mattering. You know, like the world, man. The weirdness. It's like creeping in, right? It comes at night, changes people, turns them into, like, monsters or furniture. Yeah, like tables or chairs. It's freaky, man. Really freaky. We're sitting here, right? Under the noses of the keepers of the horns of the south. Like, any moment now, they could just show up. Boom. And then there's, the Dalriada. You've heard, right? They took the Temple of the All-Mother. That's a big deal, man. Like, the biggest. That place is sacred, dude. Right under the horns. We're treading on thin ice here. Real thin. Oh, bro, it's not that simple. Nah, not simple at all. The bloom? Our bloom? It thrives in the weirdness, man. It's like best when it's all creepy and dark. But for us, ooh, yeah. It's like a dice roll every time. Sometimes it's like, hey, cool, nothing happened. But other times, you're just gone, you know? So here we are, sitting in this, hole. Because the weirdness, it's like seeping in real slow from the bottom. But not enough to mess with us. We're good. For now. Hey, you're my best friend. You know that, right? We're like, connected, man. Man, I only hear what the scouts are saying, you know? But from what I hear, those Dalriada, they showed up at the temple, and now it's like waves hands, vaguely chaos, dude. Like whole Avalon's losing it. That temple, man, it's like important or something. A symbol. Maybe a pilgrimage thing. People love that place. Camelot. Oh, they're pissed, dude. The Horns of the South, too weak to fight back, man. Can't even scratch them. But the Dalriada, woo, tough bastards. I mean, like, they swing axes like it's nothing, dude. Nothing scares them. Not even the weirdness. Yeah, neither do I, man. It's all men there, I think. Like, some kind of order? Knights or something. A few of the lads, back when they were kids, they used to dream about going there, you know? But their folks, way too poor for that. There was a time, I think, yeah, you could join if you were, like, worthy, right? Whatever that even means, man. But now, now you just slip the captain a fat bag of gold, and they'll take any poor kid the parents want to get rid of. And, make sure they never come back. It's wild, man. We've been chatting like two fishwives. My eyes are getting heavy. I need to take a nap. Why don't you guard the entrance for a bit?
yourself! Your wealth is ours. Keep your wits about you. Your gold belongs to us now. Beg for mercy. You're no match for our past.
Something's not right.
Someone's out there.
Show yourself! Be prepared for anything! We're being watched!
You're no match for our band. This is going to hurt. You're only... We ain't safe here. We have company. You'll regret this. Watch your backs!
Something's not right.
I'll have your head on a pike! I'll have your head on a pike!
You're not one of my suppliers. That means the guard is dead already, or he soon will be for letting strangers in. So, explain yourself, because I can either introduce you to Vitya, or make you an offer you can't refuse. Isn't that right, Vitya? It's time for supper, isn't it? You, a very resourceful person by the looks of it, will give me 1,000 coins. And I, a very pragmatic person, will overlook the fact you've stumbled here without an invitation. Suit yourself. Vitya, supper!
always...
could I? It took place after my death, and I was not summoned back when it happened. Yet I believe they did what had to be done. If the Four-Dweller was a threat, one that could neither be questioned nor studied, then he had to die. You do not understand how dreadful these creatures are. Even with the weirdness weakened, they remain formidable foes. We cannot fault these people for defending themselves.
I can smell it. Sour herring with cheese. I can smell it. You made it. Do you understand now? Only by expanding our desires and fully embracing pleasure can we, the unfortunate beings thrust into this sorrowful world, hope to find a few roses among life's thorns. You will never be free from the smell of sour herring, and you should never want to be free from it. Food without taste is like a proper fight without pain.
Rumpled? What are you talking about? You found someone alive in there? Wait, Rumpled? The one who disappeared centuries ago? The chef obsessed with herring and cheese? I can't! I don't believe it! All that effort, all that money, and it's Rumpled. Oh my God, I'm crying. But, well, a deal's a deal. Here's your cut. Honestly, I thought it was about the lost treasures of the Dauriata, maybe an army of undead berserkers, something that would end the world. You have no idea how scared I was of this job. And now you're telling me it was undead Rumpled. All right, I'm feeling better now. Do you need anything else from me? If only. I can't get in touch with Brandon. And it seems that he gave the order to keep me here. Precisely here, right in this damned spot. And I'm afraid, if I stay here any longer, some of those geezers might actually drop dead. Don't get me wrong, I quite like this place. The air is crisp, the sea is calming. It's true, the company could be better, but I wouldn't mind living here one day. Only a keeper is allowed to own property in the Horns of the South. I looked it up. It's an actual law, not just something Brandon made up so I'd stop breathing down his neck. So unless I grow a pecker overnight, it'll never happen. I used to love it when I was younger. It felt like an adventure. Like I was a brave heroine venturing into the dangerous world. But it gets boring after a decade or two. Eventually, you start feeling like you haven't had time to sit down since the moment you left. The dangers of the road stop becoming exciting. They become real. And before you know it, your entire life has slipped through your fingers. Life goes by so fast when you're always on the move. You keep thinking you have time for everything. Until you don't.
Please, state your business. A fight to the death. It must be. Well, well, the famous Bromar. No face and no life. That savage wiped out an entire unit of Camelot's infantry. But he couldn't take you down, huh? It's like the gods themselves made you for the job. Though I'm not sure which ones. In any case, you've certainly earned the gratitude of the capital. You are truly remarkable. I've never met anyone with such an insatiable thirst for blood. I almost wish there were more bounties left. But alas, you've handled them all. Please, take this as a token of Camelot's gratitude. And keep up the good work. I hope it brings you as much satisfaction as it does me. I can't believe you actually did it. A blade buried in that giant body. I can only imagine what a sight that was. Here, take your reward. And please accept Camelot's official gratitude. You've truly done a great service for the capital. Do you keep bandits' fingers? Please, go.
Hope nothing bad happens today.
Yes? How did it go? Bastards. If this is how they behaved when they were all still alive, it makes more and more sense that people got fed up with them. But I don't get it, you know? Think about it. You have all this knowledge. You're practically a god among men, and yet you treat them like this. Why wouldn't you let the chosen few in on the secret? Why wouldn't you share the mystical arts? Or even just let them observe? How are we supposed to figure these things out for ourselves? It would have been beneficial for all of us if their writings, their rituals, and their deeds weren't written in code. If they were easier to understand. Mistletoe? Really? They gave you mistletoe? Useless junk, and a parasite to boot. Really nice way of proving their point that we're unworthy of their knowledge. What? Changed? Changed how? Is it bad? Oh no. No. This is not good. Shit. We already have the undead, the weirdness, and the Del Rita to worry about. We don't need yet another problem on our hands. Besides, it's a known druidic site. What if news of something happening there reaches the Red Priests? They are ruthless in pursuing any remaining druids. If they find out about my interests, I'll be done for. Look, it's a small keep. People here know everything about each other, and I tend to babble when I'm drunk. I don't even know. Maybe I told somebody about my peculiar interests. Maybe not. But even one person knowing this about me would be one person too many. We don't do anything because I still can't leave the keep. You need to find a druid and make him reverse this somehow. You do? Oh, that's a relief. I won't ask any details. In these circumstances, the less I know, the better. Just tell them they have my gratitude. Please let me know when it's done. Otherwise, I won't be able to focus. I just hope nobody gets seriously ill right now. I figured it out! I figured it out! The mistletoe! Oh, how could I have been so blind this whole time? It's obvious, don't you see? They weren't laughing at me, do you see? They were telling me to embrace the part that I play in the world. The part that we all play in the world. Listen, mistletoe was their sacred plant, right? We know it's a parasite, and in extreme situations, can even kill the tree on which it grows. Why would you worship a parasite? I finally got it. They realize that if everything goes well, it has minimal effect on the tree. Sometimes it's even able to give something back. Even better, it's evergreen, so birds can feed off it in winter, and even though it's poisonous to humans, druids were able to make medicine out of its fruits. Do you see? It's so obvious that it's no wonder the answer eluded us all. It's not about the mystical arts, the scrolls, or the rituals. That's all smoke and mirror. It's about observing nature and drawing the right conclusions. Mistletoe feeds off the tree, but it doesn't just take. It gives back, just like we all do. We always take from something. The trick is to give back more than we take. That's meant to be our role in the world. Yes, it's about understanding our place in the world as parasites, but useful ones. There's no more knowledge to gain besides what's already here. The trick is, we need to learn to see it. This is my new quest. Thank you for initiating this discovery.
I just heard that some old man named Morris showed up at the keep, dragging the head of bald Kate just so he could be with his wife in the horns. Can you imagine? I still can't tell whether it's bravery or he's just out of his mind. Probably a bit of both. It's you. Mahone is getting better. I don't know what you've done, but your results are remarkable, at least for us. Unfortunately, Cole isn't improving, but I'll allow the refugees to stay. No, I only care that the situation is resolved. One less thing to worry about.
Feels like a weight's been lifted.
Well... Unbelievable. The book clearly described a figure like a menhir. Oh, no. I never thought it could be actual Fordweller. Probably one of the lost. Elvis never described him as a living, intelligent creature. More like a piece of furniture. So many years after the war, and the keepers treated him so callously. And there was so much we could have learned from him. Well, that doesn't change the fact that I was terribly wrong. I'd convinced myself that I would find what I was looking for on the Andraste. Oh, what a silly old goose I've turned out to be. Here, take these coins as a token of my gratitude. Although the knowledge you found is invaluable, you are a bright child. Who knows? Maybe you'll find a way to beat the weirdness.
Lady Elaine's nice enough.
Could you do something for me, child? I assure you it's nothing major, but you'd be doing an older woman a huge favor. It concerns my necklace. It was a gift from Lady Kincaid, so I hope you understand how precious it is to me. Unfortunately, the chain broke a while ago, so I gave it to Osbert to repair. He's the local blacksmith. I'm sure you already met him. Would you be so kind, child, and find out if my necklace has been repaired? If it has, please bring it back to me. I would be very grateful. Thank you, my child.